In this video, we'll find out if the iPhone 8 is still worth buying in 2021. Hi guys, I'm JC and I am content creator from the Philippines. I love featuring tech videos and create reviews about it. If this video would help you and you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, please consider subscribing by clicking subscribe and bell icon so you won't miss anything of my future uploads. And without further ado, let's start. Almost 4 years ago, Apple unveiled the iPhone 8 together with 8 Plus. It was launched first before the introduction of the game-changer iPhone X, which set the current design and philosophy of iPhones today. So with this video, we will try to examine if the iPhone 8 is still worth getting, even after almost 4 years it was released. In terms of design, from the front, the iPhone 8 looks identical to the iPhone 7, with thick bezels at the top and bottom of the device. At the top, there's a cutout for the front-facing camera, speaker, and accompanying sensors. And at the bottom, there continues to be a capacitive solid-state home button that uses the Taptic engine to mimic a button press. Like the current iPhones, the iPhone 8 is water and dust resistant. An IP67 dust or water resistance rating means the device is entirely dust-proofed and able to withstand a meter of water or 3.3 feet for up to 30 minutes. However, with today's generation of iPhone, that rating was up to IP68 and can withstand 6 meters up to 30 minutes. But even with the lower IP rating, owners of the iPhone 8 are still secure that their phone will still function even submerged underwater. While the iPhone X and the newer models features no home button and thus no Touch ID, the iPhone 8 has a Touch ID functionality, making them an excellent choice for customers not ready to give up fingerprint-based authentication in favor of the new facial recognition function in the newer models, also known as Face ID. The Touch ID in this device is second generation Touch ID that is super fast and accurate, and in a world that is still unmasked, this feature is still efficient. Even today, this Touch ID sensor is still being used on the second generation iPhone SE, cementing that this sensor is reliable even it was used since the introduction of the iPhone 6s. The iPhone 8 features a 4.7-inch display with a resolution of 1334 by 750 with 326 pixels per inch. The iPhone 8 is capable of the True Tone feature that was first introduced in the iPod Pro. True Tone uses the ambient light sensor to detect the lighting in a room, adjusting the color temperature and intensity to match the light for a more natural viewing experience. Watching videos in this device is still acceptable. Combined with the stereo speakers, you will enjoy watching YouTube videos and binge watching in Netflix. iPhone 8 was equipped with A11 Bionic processor, a 10nm chip designed by Apple. It supports 2GB of RAM. It also supports wireless charging and fast charging. Playing games with this phone is still responsive and functional. Graphic-intensive games such as Call of Duty, Genshin Impact, and Asphalt 9 still run smoothly in this device. But multitasking with this phone is not on par with today's standards. Since with 2GB of RAM, it can't hold apps for longer, especially those that requires a large amount of resources to stay in the background. The iPhone 8 features a 12-megapixel wide-angle f1.8 rear camera that focuses fast on subjects. Optical image stabilization or OIS in this primary camera also helps improve photos in low light and when capturing a video. Here are some camera samples taken by the iPhone 8. As you can see, the sample from this camera is still acceptable and offers good amount of detail, especially on daytime photos. This camera doesn't support night mode option, which is only available on iPhone 11 series or later. The iPhone 8 supports full HD and 4K video recording at 24, 30, or 60 frames per second. Slow-mo video support for 1080p or Full HD at either 120 or 240 frames per second is also supported. This is iPhone 8's rear video camera test. This is at 4K in 24 frames per second. Let's try to test if the camera focuses fast on subjects. Here's a stapler here. It still focuses fast. A calculator of mine. What do you think? Does this camera still worth it? I think so. It can be used for vlogging. At the front of the iPhone 8, there's a 7-megapixel f2.2 aperture FaceTime HD camera for selfies and FaceTime conversations. The camera includes wide color capture, auto image stabilization, 1080p video recording, which I'm currently using filming this video review. Here are some front camera samples taken by the iPhone 8. As you can see, the front camera is still acceptable and offers a decent amount of detail, perfect for social media sites. Today, the iPhone 8 still supports the current iOS version iOS 14 and still runs smoothly. It may have at least 2 to 3 years of software support from Apple, so buying this phone will still run on latest apps for the next coming years. The iPhone 8 has 1,821 mAh of battery. It also supports fast charging, but you need to purchase a separate fast charger if you need one. If you're a regular user, you'll charge this phone 2 times a day, and if you're into gaming, you'll charge it 3 to 5 times. But it is still depends on to one's usage and charging habits. So in conclusion, buying an iPhone 8 this 2021 is still a great choice. It has an acceptable performance, software support for 2 to 3 years, and decent cameras. However, if you have more budget, you should try the iPhone 8 Plus or the iPhone 10, since it offers a higher RAM at 3GB and a secondary camera. You can find these phones or the iPhone 8 at the Facebook Marketplace and eBay at price range of $200 to $350. So you can find these phones also in a lower range if you will just buy in second-hand or refurbished models. So if you have enjoyed this video and you want more of this in the future, please like this video and subscribe on my channel. This is Megan GC. Thank you and see you in my next video.